Surprise.
And welcome back. You're not dazed.
I know I'm not, but I
you?
appreciate Days for casting that match while I was coaching the CLG Red match.
How'd the match go?
We won.
Did you?
We won 16-14, so...
Who are you guys playing?
Third Eye or something like that.
Third Eye.
Third Eye.
Any recognizable players on the
Third
roster?
play? No. It was main.
No?
It's ECA main, so... But it was a good match. It was close. 16-14, so glad we won. I was having heartburn towards the end, but we won.
Heartburn?
Yeah. It's just so intense. And they play so hard. They practice so hard. And you always want to see your babies win.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, babies? What?
Like little babies.
Okay.
You know, you nurture them, okay?
Are you the team dad?
Team dad, that's what I am. I tell them what to do. I make the strats, like, hey, let's do this, let's do this. I mean, they put in their input. They have a lot of input. They put in a lot of hard work, and it's all good.
All right, so we're getting into the second map now. Going over here onto Overpass, it's going to be Echofox versus the Splyce roster again. Good CT side on that last map, but poor performance on the T side, as has been basically the storybook here so far in the season for Splyce.
Yes.
Machine Gun finally starting to adapt a little bit, but overall it's just the fact that the communication issue is definitely a huge thing for these guys, and it's certainly not improving at this point.
I watched a little bit towards that map, the last match, and their timing seemed a little off on a lot of their offensive strats and stuff, and maybe they can tighten that up. Maybe that's a communication thing, or maybe they just got to practice it just a little harder.
Yeah, in all honesty, Daze made a really good point there too, where, well, I mean, we were seeing a lot of the time is that at the very least we would see when it comes down to like the individual basis, like obviously when we have like two players isolated across the map and you have like these 1v3 scenarios and whatnot, the guys from Splyce as individuals are impacting really well to bring it down to a consistent like 2 or 3 players from the Echofox roster on almost every single round. But just actually, you know, getting them together as a team and finalizing that clutch situation that is really becoming the big issue for them right now. Some of their best rounds are when they just brute force into the sites, and we saw that as a pretty consistent theme there too. So it's just a bit, it's just a bit unfortunate these guys haven't really been able to really meld together as yet. Granted, this is a bit of an experiment, and I would hope for the Splyce administration that it's more of a long-form experiment, because if they can really find themselves clicking together, maybe not this season, but moving into the next season, that's where this team could become something great. Because from the individual basis, these guys have definitely shown some good stuff in the past.
Yeah, I was a little hard on them yesterday when they were playing SK. I mean, they did get mollywopped, but it's tough love. It's tough love. I want them to do well. I want all NACS to do well, and of course, not everyone can win, but I would like to see Splyce win. I do. I want to see them win.
We need Machine Gun's first win. We need Machine Gun's first Pro League win.
I mean, he just has to pop that cherry. You know, pop that cherry and win. That's what he has to do. It's that first one. You know, sometimes you're in a game, you're 0-5. You're like, I need to get a kill. I need to at least get a kill here.
If they win this game, we should because their team house is in LA. We should message them and yeah, we should go. What? Wait, what did you say?
Oh, so let's go over their house and just high five them.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say we should just hit them up and be like, yo, let's go celebrate.
Let's
go hang out.
Let's have a wait. Are they even old enough to have a beer? Probably not.
I think most of them are.
Really?
I think they are.
All right.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll ask them. We'll see.
We'll assume they are.
Good old Splyce.
And guys, we are going to be jumping into this map in just a few moments. Just to note, though, that I believe there was a small technical issue, so we are going live now with the pistol. We can jump into it. Let's take a look at things, though, as it has gotten one. Hi, DJ.
It's the Reddit bot.
Oh, I
beep,
see.
Beep, boop.
I got you.
Hey, look at him. He's even shaking.
He's driving the truck.
There you go. In Echofox, though, they don't even have a kit, so they're going to just play probably a push aggressive strat, because they do have 3 people towards A. Freakus, Orange, Shazam, and Chunk here pushing up.
Now we are going to see, too, the Splyce roster, as you mentioned before, pushing themselves up over towards the long area. Sean will look to resist this. He's actually out in the open to try and spot it there, too, but he's just going to get wrecked by Davey on the opening gambit. Freak still sitting, hugging that corner just outside of the connector here. Going to see if he can find something himself. He spots the wide peek from Mario, but I believe the favor was returned, and now he's trying to get back to the site. And actually, Shazam joining him, picks up 2 kills with Freakazoid there, and what is that flick from Freak? He picks up 1 more against Machine Gun. Roka even joining the fray here, too, to shut down Asilium. What was a great start has now gone so poorly for Splyce, as Shazam picks up the final kill. It gives Echofox this pistol. Wow, that went from 0 to 100 really fast. You thought Splyce might have at least fast entering the bomb site, but they decide to fall back towards this bathroom area, and they just get destroyed by Shazam and Freakazoid with that nice flick. Beautifully played. So it's unfortunate for Splyce to start off with a pistol round loss.
gonna see if they can plant the bomb here, maybe by next round.
And they had long control too. They could have, in theory, just pushed right up there. I'm not sure if a player peeked out and resisted them. That kind of scared them off and down into the bathroom connector. But for some reason, they tried to group up there, and that's actually what killed them because there was 3 players from Echofox resisting it. Now, of course, already into the combat of the second round, but it's pretty hefty-handedly in the favor of Echofox here at this point. Shazam working with that USP. Actually a bit of trouble, but there we go. There's the kill. Unfortunately, it buys time for Ari to push up, so 1 more from the roster goes down. But we still see the round itself going into the favor of Echofox, of course.
Yeah, not too much resistance from Splyce at the moment. It's getting mowed down by submachine guns. Ricks, you know, he has a P90. Why not keep it up? And about that first round, you know, keep it simple, stupid. That's a term.
What?
It's a term. Keep it simple. You know, they went long and then just decided to come back, and you know, usually you tell yourself, keep it simple, stupid.
Okay.
It's a term. I don't know.
I think I have heard that before, actually. To be honest with you. So, I'll let you have that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roku is going to pick up the first kill here now as the rest of Splyce are trying to push their way through with just pistols on this one, splitting across the map, hoping to increase their odds of at the very least getting lucky in a 1v1 or 2 here. But so far, the plan's not really working. It actually gets Rick's peeking down below here, but obviously he can see that spray coming from Milo. Hey, a bit of a weird reaction, but he does take down Davey. Trying to check all avenues there. Really just looking every which way he can as he jumps back down. And for Arya here with the deagle in hand, almost going to be able to grab that kill against Shazam, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, crucial now on a 1-on-5. I mean, it'd be nice if he could get the bomb down, but it's looking very unlikely when Echofox has pretty much controlled the bathrooms A and connector, and we're inside the map just trying to outshoot him.
Hunting for that last kill there. We'll see Sean pushing out with the CZ to take down Crucial. That will knock him out of the picture. And of course, now is the fun time as we'll get into the first gun round here. Choice to be made if they want to pick up the yacht, they'll go for it. And thankfully for Crucial, I'll have just enough cash to be able to get himself some armor behind it as well.
Yeah, so a lot of teams don't like this map at first because, you know, it is a newer map compared to the other old school maps, but this map is actually really fun if you know all the smokes, flashes, and Molotovs. Like, you get some pretty interesting smoke fakes and site entries in that kind of situation. I think Splyce is going to kind of just do a little default, send 2 people outside Monster, just kind of see if Roke is going to peek on them, but Roke is playing it safe. Get that AWP on it, crucial. Smoke. That's a little deep smoke right there. I think there's a miss smoke.
I don't... Wait, where was that supposed to land?
I don't know. I think it was supposed to land in front of them, but I think they threw it with a little too much oomph.
That's like way too far.
Yeah, and now Splyce is using it as a one-way. They're kind of like, okay, thanks. I'm going to sit here, but no moves made by Echofox or Splyce just yet. They are starting to work towards this bathroom connector area. It looks like they maybe hit a B hit.
There's the correct smoke into the monster tunnels there. Doesn't land to block off vision for these guys. And obviously, the rest of Splyce will now group up preparing for this B hit. Nobody else on Echofox rotating away from A just yet, but they are starting to suspect it, especially with more of the nades being prepared to be rolling from Splyce. They're keeping it quiet, though, up until the very edge of this take. Ricks with the P90, though. We've seen him use this before. It's the choice weapon of his to be able to try and stop these aggressive hits, and this is going to be running directly into it. The first smoke, pushing itself forward. No follow-up yet, but now they know they're on the way. Ricks hugging this wall. The first target's going to be Arya, down to 73 HP. He gets the second one, moves in for the third, but finally he's going to get knocked out. In the meantime, Vasilian also took down Roka, so T's get control of the site. Damage really evenly traded as we look at it on both sides of the table. Davey down at 4 HP. But look at Freakazoid trying to push in. He doesn't check towards Monster. Vasilian's going to get some early damage onto him, bringing him down to 73 HP. He's trying to shift up into the side a little bit further, but the Splyce roster is not giving them anything at all. There's Freak, though, impacting with the first pickup. Now the final 2 are stuck back out towards construction. Crucial with the op, even being a little bit cautious, too. Wants the peek from Shazam, and he's going to walk right into the headshot. Hook, line, and sinker. Freakazoid responds with the takedown on the Davey back towards Monster, and Crucial trying to find his way back in. Dirty flick for the one of the last 2 kills, and he gets the final one. Crucial, even surfing away there at the end to add some flair, but he gets a huge clutch, and that's immediately going to put Splyce on the board in the first gun round.
Amazing hole by Splyce. It looked a little kind of shaky at first when they kept getting picked off before they even touched the bomb. And Ricks with his nice P90 kills right here, even lowering to him, Ricks to 50 HP. I'm sorry, Davey. It's really low HP, but that was a nice round by Crucial.
We'll take a look now at how Splyce are going to try to capitalize on this, sending quite a few of their players down into the tunnels here. And Echofox still using their default hold inside of the bathrooms here. Sean and Shazam watching out for it. You have Freakazoid holding on the backside a little bit on the, apologies, on the backside, holding up onto the site a little bit here, waiting just in case they decide to push out towards the long, since there's no coverage on that. And obviously the usual 2 still down on the B bomb site. But early on from Splyce, not a lot of aggression at all. They are going to start shifting though over to take control of short A, and this is where Shazam will fall back.
Echofox likes playing 3A. They've been doing it this entire half so far. I guess it's their kind of style. Usually you send maybe 2-3 people at B, depending on the team. Sean Garris is doing that one-way smoke with Shazam, kind of like, we call that the fallen spot. He loves playing that spot. They decided to fall back. But no, Crucial taking out Sean Garris. That was a weird peek, because Shazam fell back as he peeked. Maybe a little miscommunication on their part.
Rolls directly into it, and now Crucial and the rest of his teammates are getting ready to push up to the A bomb site here. Freakazoid is waiting for it and actually catches that kill in a bit of a close battle. Almost drops it to a Cillian there, which would have knocked out the defenses even more, but now things are even. Certainly not in the respect, though, of Freakazoid's health pool. Nades go onto the site, and they're actually going to shift down through the connector very quickly. Go for the B execute. Rix is waiting. The first kill for him. Roka even comes up there, too. Saves his teammate, catches the additional trade. And now we're going to see the rest of the teams trying to push in through Monster. Most of it's getting shut down, but it's Crucial looking to clutch once more. This time, though, he misses Rix pushing in from the pit area, and Echofox are going to trade rounds.
So Splyce kind of had the right idea. It's just unfortunate that the people in Monster came out a little later to not help exchange of kills in the bomb site area. So again, Splyce having some strat executes, but their timing and working it is just a little off, and it costs them the round.
So now, as we take a look at things here from the Splyce roster, they are going to shift themselves down into the tunnels once again, as they have to go for, actually, well, they force up, but the force up obviously isn't that great. You guys can take a look at it now on your screens. It's just the pistols. We see one SMG being brought up by Cillian here, but that is going to get knocked out. 1, 2, 3, possible ace, 4. Oh, feels bad. Davey denies it, and oh, Davey, hold on now. Picks up a second kill here. He's down at 30 HP. Nade almost wrecks him, but he's going to try to fall away here. Really just go into the backside. Obviously, we'll hunt down whatever he can, but lost the bomb. Only at 30 HP. He's got an SMG, but it's not the greatest gun in the world. We'll see what other damage he could do before the round closes out, but this is probably going to be Echofox.
Yeah, that spot that Sean Garris was in is a very powerful spot, because he's able to see the shadow of the players as they enter that area, and so it's very nice eco spot. There's a lot of people like to play in the bathrooms area and just watch the shadow. See, you can always see the shadow as they're coming in, and it's just a nice little tell.
Almost the clean ace there.
Almost. P90 ace. Everyone's dream.
Also known as the easy ace.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
But for Splyce now, after that force up, obviously not working out for them, they are just going to have to go back onto a full save round here, with the biggest investment them having being P250s. Davey and Machine Gun picking those up. Davey sneaking through into the tunnels right at the beginning of this map. We can see Shazam also holding back in the bathrooms too. It's still that usual hold here. The 2 CTs waiting, and there you go. Shazam catching that first player. Also Machine Gun getting knocked out a few seconds before this too. Davey trying to push him with the Deagle, and he actually brings Sean at just 1 HP. Very unfortunate. Now he's going to run. There is going to be more pressure working its way down, but they've got players to cover for that one. Shazam taking out a Cillian, and Crucial is going to be your last man standing here. 1v5, P250, not looking great.
Why, I don't understand why Splyce keeps going in 1 by 1. Like you see, that's like almost like a noob move. Like if you have to work together, hop out as a team, make them aim at more, at multiple targets instead of just 1 by 1 by 1. It's just too easy for Echofox at that point when you're just running 1 by 1.
And we'll get into another gun round here for Splyce to see if they can once again try and pick up an additional gun round here against the Echofox roster, who is obviously starting to come ahead once again. Well, the money may not be cleaning itself up just as of yet. There's still a bit of a delicate flavor there. The fact that, just like on the last one there, they're almost always losing 1 or 2 players, even in these eco rounds here. So needing to be careful of that, especially as we get into a situation where Splyce would be able to consistently trade around. That's where Echofox are really going to get hurt by that. But early in this round, they're going to hold back. Unfortunately, not hold back enough, as Roka does grab a nice shot there into one of the players in the tunnels down below. Davey getting knocked out early certainly won't help to push their cause further here. As again, they're just going to go for the short A push.
A nice adjustment by Echofox, sending 4 people towards B and taking over that water area. So by doing that, they completely eliminate one part of the map, one area. And Roka picks off Davey because of it. Now they're able to comfortably play 2 people A and 3 people B and just wait for Team Splyce to execute. And they only have 3 smokes and 4 flashes, so they're gonna have to hit these smokes and make sure that their timing is just right.
So hesitant too from Splyce. Now all of them are just sitting outside over here in water. They don't even really seem confident to start this take over towards the B bomb side. They're sort of just haphazardly grouping up here. With 30 seconds left, they're going to try to make a take, but Echofox are so ready for this. They let Shazam push all the way outside of connector. He knows there's nothing coming to A anytime soon, so these guys are ready for this hit. They're going to move in. Actually, 2 good entries move in there as Ari Machine Gun close out, but Freakazoid is also going to trade in 2 before going down himself. Now the other remaining 2 from the CT side are on the way. The Molotov on top of Machine Gun. Dinkley's got a smoke to his left, so he's able to bail out of there pretty quickly, but he's just lost the Cillian. Roka finds Machine Gun in the pit here, trying to hold the impossible, and as he looks away, Roka peeks out. That's another retake for Echofox, and they go 7-1.
Yeah, nice retake by Fox. Being patient, letting them execute, and then trying to get kills when their backs are turned pretty much. So some good cross-firing in the bomb site. Just good teamwork by Echofox.
This will take us into another round where the money isn't really there yet for the Splyce roster, so most of these guys are just going to Tech 9 armor it to be able to save up for that next one here. Just a bit of a process. At the very least, they're able to get consistent plants and whatnot, so keeping themselves close and not being forced onto immediate ecos a lot of these times, but still need to find that impact. With a lead like this, obviously, Echofox are going to be taking way too good of an amount of control here if they don't change their luck very soon. And this time, at the very least, they're going to make the change up, even though it is still very direct over towards water. They've at least kept Arya closer towards short A to try and keep the possibility alive that it may be working in its way to the other side. But the hit itself doesn't start off the greatest, but they turn that around very quickly. As Cillian and Crucial grab 2 fast kills. Now the rotations are on the way. Roka can't find much with this op and the opening push itself. Cillian trying to hold it down below here too. They're in post-plant positions, a bit jumbled up here inside of the pit, but it's working out. Crucial actually finds 2 up against Heaven there, and now it's just on Shazam. First pick up for him, looking for the second one onto a Cillian. He's just going to leap up, and that actually ends the Cillian's life. So same story for Echofox is now up in this place. They're winning the round, but they're not surviving with a lot of players. They're going to grab this one, but pretty much everybody has to rebuy.
Yeah, they hit that bomb site right as Roka left, and so that timing was so good, and they're able to just overwhelm Echofox, keeping it simple, sending 5 people towards one way, and then it works out for Team Splyce. I like to see Team Splyce work more poke kind of strats where they attack a spot and then maybe fall back to the other bomb site, see if they can catch Echofox over rotating. So right now they're just pretty much slowing it up and just executing the bomb site, so it's a little predictable in a way where the Echofox can over rotate really fast.
Splyce, though, again, the usual group up. At the very least, it's going into more of just a default style of play where they split across the map instead of just this sort of all-in under short A that they've been doing, or just the all-in on B and water that they did in the last round. So trying to adapt their strategies to make them a bit more advanced. We still really haven't seen a lot of long pressure, though. And to respond to this, Echofox have just been completely ignoring it themselves. They've been going directly against this. Finally, we're starting to see a player. In this case, it's a Cillian moving in towards long. And ooh, Shazam looking a very, very close shot on what I believe was Crucial, hiding a little bit further in the back there. But he just misses the edge of it. You could see the bullet.
Just gave him a haircut.
Yeah.
Just right over his head. Looks like Splyce is going to be taking this A hit. Grouped up in bathrooms. And Shazam, though, he's hopping around. Probably have a good idea now because now there's smokes in the A bomb site. Shazam and Freakazoid are smoked off. Freakazoid is going to try to lurk through the smoke. He does get a kill. He gets 2. Oh no, Cillian takes him out.
But that is going to deny that. Brings it into a 4v4. Now scratch it though. Shazam finding one through the smoke against the Cillian. Finishes him off. They're trying to get the plant, but they can't even really find that. Shazam though, a little bit hesitant to push around the boxes and hunt down that kill. So he just hides behind it, tries to peek out. That's it. Split-second shot from Crucial, though, to shut down Shazam. Now waiting for more. They bait out that one, so CTs will get a bit of control off of that. But this is such a hard retake angle just because you have to go out and proactively take these players down here, too. Rix throwing at the flashbangs. They are trying to hold it back as they round the corner. Rix gets 2 of them lined up. Only gets 1, though. Brings the other one down to about 22 HP, however, as they're falling back. Sean up on top of the big box, though. 1 pickup for him. He's having trouble finding the bomb. He's going to hop onto it, relying on Roka to cover for him, and he does the job perfectly. Roka's going to push back down the steps, takes down Davey, and Echofox pull off a very difficult retake.
Wow,
brings things
impressive.
up to 8-2.
That was an impressive retake by Echofox. I thought they were going to lose that round with Team Splyce in position, the bomb down, but Rix just doing a good job of disrupting them and doing a lot of damage that round. So not always a kill, but you know, if you do a lot of damage, flash them, you know, you can be a support player and win the game.
And the kill scoreline here too for Echofox. We've been seeing some new players shine up, but Crucial's actually going to find the opening kill this time against Roka. Where's that been taken down from? We do see the machine gun pushing in there too. Actually, some random aggression comes out from Echofox. This round, Crucial gets another kill as he eliminates Freakazoid here. So taking him out, knocking these players out of the picture completely. Multiple of the CTs are getting knocked down when they try to peek out towards Monster. That's where Crucial finds those 2 initial kills. He's dropped down to 10 HP in the process, but this is almost impossible now. Sean peeks out and grabs 1 kill. It's a fast response from Davey, and it's just going to be Shazam now in a 1v4.
I think Echofox misread that buy. I think they were thinking that they might save because they won the round. They won one, lost one, Team Splyce, and because they were kind of peeking angles and kind of pushed out by themselves, and they get punished really hard. I don't think they expected an AWP on Crucial.
Obviously, we'll see Shazam get ducked down as soon as he peeks out towards heaven there. Well played by the Splyce roster. A very clean round for them. And the Echofox guys here are going to be broken because of that one. They, well, pretty much no choice but to go into an eco unless they want to do a really risky force-up.
They do get pistols, so they have enough money for pistols, so that's what they're going to do. Get some CZs, P250s. Shazam's going to be saving for that AWP. He's going to have an AWP next round. Echofox, though, they're going to send 2 aggressively towards the stairs area. Shazam will take a quick pick. He gets blinded and he's going to fall back. No, he's going to keep re-peeking. He's not afraid. It's like he spots up out. He's going to call that no one's in this area, so his next spot is going to check his playground. But he's going to hold this area until then. Splyce, though, taking it slow. Not really doing anything yet. Just making sure that they don't get pistoled. That's the worst feeling in the world, getting pistoled. Especially in CSGO.
It feels hard, man. Especially when you're running and they just wreck you with a headshot.
Jumping, running.
The clothesline. They're going to run out and, well, get absolutely destroyed, Shazam. He has more than enough time to hunt that down, but not only do we see the AWP being pulled out from Crucial, but he leaps out there too and picks up that kill. So
he's trying to line up his shot, but he just waited a little too long right there. Crucial got caught out, but still hits the shot. Nice shot by Crucial. Now, Echofox, though, they're going to try to take over this connector area, maybe do a little fast flank on them. Machine Gun and Davey, though, are kind of watching this. So they're going to have to hit their shots.
And they're going to try to push their way up these steps. Actually, it looks like they're wrapping up for a flank, too. You can see Rix and Freak going further down the tunnels there, maybe head up the ladder into the upper tunnels, which would lead out towards Playground. But they've got at least 1 player from Splyce watching both of these angles, and while he may get overwhelmed, as you can see, he can spot both the tunnel push and the connector push. He's going to spot the tunnel push first, but in the meantime, they've already taken control of the site. Davey, nicely done. Not only gets that kill on Sean, but 1 taps Roka, and he knows that a 3rd did escape. The 4th one catches him off guard a little bit. There's the 3rd kill. Finally, Rix, they overwhelm him, but I mean, that's a 4-to-1 trade, essentially, that he gets there, and we don't even really see the player picking up that gun to get away with it. So he just moves right in and shuts him down.
Yeah, nice shots by Davey. If he missed one of those shots, he would have been dead. But I mean, he hits those shots because the timing on Echofox is they spotted him by that T-spawn playground area, and then the people from Connector peeked at that time and just hit headshots. You know, you can't. Timing sometimes won't even work if you hit headshots.
Thanks to our replay guy for giving us a nice slow-mo of Shazam just completely whipping that opportunity. Granted, USP, so you know, not the greatest chance to pull that off, but he had like 3 seconds to find at least a single bullet there. Doesn't find anything.
Fortunately not, and Crucial's be AWPing. He be AWPing that monster area, but Echofox, though, they have 3 stacked in B. So I'm going to just play a little Echofox showing different kinds of CT setups, you know, sometimes 3B, sometimes 3A. So Echofox has a lot of nice different strats on this map, at least on CT. It's good.
Splitting up a bit here, too. They will, again, just resolve to take the short A control. Echofox, though, actually completely abandoned. Normally, it was like the tag team of Sean and Shazam that play out towards the bathrooms. This time, they focus on long instead. And they're not going to find anything. Splyce is really just working their way down over here towards water, the sewers area, and along with outside of the monster, again, to get ready to push in towards A here. 3 are waiting for Echofox, though, and they have a very stalwart defense. There's not even anybody towards Heaven, 2 directly on the site. Granted, 1 is an auto shotty, which could go north or south, essentially. It's going to get flashed out, so not the greatest start, but Aria leaps in. Wild flashbang. I'm not sure if Freak spotted it. There's the auto shotty from Rix. First pickup for him. He knows more is on the way. Going to take some time to reload. He knows Crucial's around this corner. That shotgun, though, is not finding anything, but thankfully, Roka, the rest of his teammates are all picking up some impact here. Baiting out Crucial again. Freak is doing a fantastic job just wasting the time of these T's here. There's already been rotations work their way around to this one. It's all a machine gun and Crucial, and as they try to fall back to the connector, Sean is here. They may not be able to take him down immediately, but they push back in, and Rix is only going to manage to get 2 kills with that auto shotty, but that's still 1,600, and he's also going to pick up a op for free.
Nice counter nades by Echofox, and you see the problem with some of Team Splyce's strats is that once they get counter flash or Molotov off, they just stop and kind of freeze up. In those kind of situations, you have to have a second game plan where you're smoking and flashing and you're running to a spot in the bomb site, so we at least gain some position on the other team. But instead, they just stop and get picked off one by one. Crucial though, taking out Shazam.
Flying Shazam goes back into the party area there. So he's going to get taken down. Tries to take the opening engagement versus Crucial, but it's only returned onto him. Thankfully though, a double off setup. While Shazam will lose his, Sean still has his own op sitting back over here towards the long. But I doubt he's going to see anything in the early round. I mean, Splyce have been avoiding long like it's the devil. Still going to push it, but
you know, the old devil. Back here in the south, you know, we don't mess with no devil.
Not the devil from Envious either. Just you know, the other devil. And Wesley Freak is like pushing in there again. Though it's a one and done situation. He picks up that first kill, and we see the immediate trade moving in. Sean is going to try to push himself out around the corner. But again, there's nothing to be seen here. Splyce are actually doing a really good job of hiding their intentions. He's waiting for the peek to come in. There we go, though. There's the flick shot into Aria. He's not going to stick around to defend the bomb drop. Just going to be moving back over towards the bomb site. And also to note here, too, there's nobody covering the connector. They see the shadow play. Sean tries to get the timing shot, but doesn't find it. Now, though, as I was mentioning before, that flank is going to work its way up. They'll take down Sean. We have the flank coming in. That's going to Roka mounting it there, too. He picks up that first kill, follows it up with a second, and the third one. That flank just destroys everyone on Splyce. With that, Echofox are going to find a 10th round.
Nice flank by Roka. The perfect time to do it. He pushed out B, and so it caused Echofox to stack towards an A bomb site. Fortunately for Splyce, they didn't have that anchor. You know, the anchor of the team. If you're taking a site, especially on this map where people can over-rotate so fast, you gotta watch that flank. You gotta watch that flank, Blue.
So into the last round of the half here now. Splyce, unfortunately, not the greatest buy in the world after being upset there. And a lot of early utility getting tossed in their direction, but they're also going to go, hey, what do you know? Short A push.
Flake by Shazam.
And also, we've got the pressure coming in through the connector too. Sean with one pickup there. He knows the second cut past it, but well, he gets past Sean, but he runs right into Shazam. They finally decided to put some long pressure out in the form of Vasilian moving in, but well, yeah. It's a 2-on-5. Machine Gun's the only one, the player here to try and support this. Unless Asilian can just go off here and pick up multiple frags, it's not going to look so good. He finds one, is traded back out. It's all into Machine Gun's hands, but he's got a pistol to work with here. Trying to close it out. There we go. There's the close on against Roka. All of a sudden, he's got this into a 1v2. He will have to deal with one more player working his way up from the connector. But if he can manage that one along with taking out Frugazon on the site, this is still definitely a palatable clutch. And he's got plenty of utility to do it with here, too. He's going to slowly creep up there. And in the meantime, Frugazon is actually going to retreat out towards the long, so they will let him have site control.
Yeah, Rix pretty much has B cut off. He's in that connector water area, just kind of listening for stuff for him to fall back, but Machine Gun's going right off the middle. Good timing, and he still has 35 seconds to work with, so he might be able to go through CT spawn if he wants to go back to B, but he's go to bank and clear this out. Oh no. He's going to go back through B, so good move by him. He's going to have to watch out for Rix, though. He's going back to, you know, he's just holding that water area. He might fall back to B right now.
Machine Gun dropping in though. No reaction as of yet. He'll go for the plant here, and they don't even know it. Let's take a look and see if Rix is actually moving in, I think, to investigate this site. Machine Gun not expecting it at all, and he just runs into his own death.
Why are you running? It's like he does so good, and then he just starts running around like he got scared or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So a bit unfortunate there. We don't see the clutch. A good attempt at it, but it doesn't play out. So with that, Echofox are going to go up 11-4 in this first half. The second half, guys, is coming up here in just a few minutes, so stick around for more of the ESL Pro League coming up in just a bit.
He's going to get the one kill in that bomb. Coming onto the zone. Phoenix has to stay up. Oh, he gets the triple at Phoenix. Oh my god, what a way to win that round. They don't have a smoke, so this Overpass still.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Soylent, Xfinity, Logitech G, Pay Safeguard, The Score Esports, Mountain Dew, and ESEA.
And welcome back for the last time this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's the ESL Pro League. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
No, it's okay. You want to get people awake. Hey, it's Team Splyce. Let's get a little rowdy. You know, let's get some juices
rowdy?
flowing. Let's get rowdy and some juices flowing.
All right. Well, we will be getting into the second half. Thankfully, it's not a T-side for Splyce, so maybe they can round a comeback.
I hope so. I mean, I want to see a little good game here. I want to see Splyce, showing some progress and getting better. I mean, they are last place. I don't want to see anyone last
They
place.
are. That's.
I wouldn't expect a team like Team Splyce to be last place.
I would have expected them to be like between like 7th and 9th, to be honest. I think that's where they were last season. It's like, yeah. It's struggle city for Splyce right
There
now.
are a lot of tough teams in the Pro League. Unfortunately, Team Splyce is getting the worst of it.
Well, we'll get into this pistol round now, and we'll see if Splyce can hold off anything at all, or if Echofox are just going to run them over, essentially, in the second half now. They've been crushed in the first one. They're going to move in, though, and Echofox will go for just a direct B-take here. Machine Gun looking to hold himself inside of the pit area there, hunting for heads, but won't find any. Sean takes him down. All right with the response up on top, though, and there's a lot more to be found if he decides to dive down into the pit area. The CTs, though, have already arrived here. They're ready to retake this site. They've even got the boost up here. Crucial. Won't actually find anything with that, but he gets some good damage in. Sean takes him down. This goes into a 2-on-3, and actually Davy's going to get pushed on there by Shazam. Moving in for more. At this point, Rick's finding the first pick up, but Shazam just trying to hide in the door. Davy ends up running out of ammo there, pulls out the knife, but oh, Asilian with the closeout comes in to save his teammate. Now it's a 1v2, and Rix is going to get overwhelmed, so Splyce will find this pistol, and with the time permits, they'll be able to go up 5-11.
Splyce with a great retake right there. I thought Echofox was going to really win that round. They had the bomb down, they had positioning, but Splyce, that one person in heaven just kept shooting away. I think it was Arya in the heaven. Was he in heaven?
Yeah.
Heaven.
One of them, they did have one of them sitting up in heaven, and he started that off here too. This was what was really cool though. Is Davey hiding back, or even pulls out the knife, but then all of a sudden Asilian is like, "I got you, bro, coming in, saving the day."
Got your back. Got your back, dog. Looks like Echofox. They did get the bomb down, so they're most likely they will buy next round. Splyce though having submachine guns and a shotgun. We'll have to upgrade after this round. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to upgrade. This is CSGO. You can kill people with submachine guns really easily.
Or pistols.
Or pistols. Or shotguns.
You can just slap them with your hands, and you might as well kill them, dude. At this point,
Jumping up and down.
when are we adding hand-to-hand combat to Counter-Strike?
I like that.
It's crucial and stuff. I mean, this is just shut down from Splyce. That's why. Maybe not. Rix rolling in there with 2 kills. Machine gun responds though. P90, 50 bullets. You can't miss. So he's gonna find those last 2 kills.
It's hard to miss with P90. If you miss with the first 20 bullets, well, you got 30 more to go.
It's just if you want that extra security, you can always upgrade to the Bison.
You could. The Bison at 64, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. 64 bullets in the Bison. But P90 shoots. It just sounds better. So it feels like you're just doing more damage with P90.
Did they change the Bison sound?
I think so.
I never use it, so I forgot if they. I think they did.
It sounds different, but
They all sound the same
sounds
now.
so powerful.
Dude, machine guns sound awesome. We're gonna see Ruka moving in there too. Davey shuts down with the auto shotty.
There you go.
That's gonna kill the early push. Dude, I just love the way machine guns sound, especially like SMGs. Like you get that like epic sound effect, like.
So I want to see people get the Nagav and then
The what?
decoys. The Nagav.
It's not how it's called, though.
You know what? That's how I call it. Okay. That's how I call it. And I want to see
It's
them
an
get
E,
that.
not an A.
You know what?
It's
I'm from
Nagav.
Chicago. I'm from Chicago, and that's how he pronounces our E's. All right, Nagav. And I want them to get that gun and decoys. It's the most annoying sound in the world when you do that.
That actually would be
it's
like
so
hell.
loud. It's so loud, and you just throw it right next to them, and they're like, "What is that noise?"
Everybody just rushes sights within the Kevs.
Exactly. It's so trolly, as I say. It's Shazam. Davey trying to long-range shotgun him from the bank area, and I don't think that range shotgun will do any good. Never seen it before.
No, doesn't usually have a good track record. So we are going to see guys on Echofox starting to shift back down into the B hit here too. Sean is really still just playing around with A to keep them at bay here and make it seem like there's still going to be some presence in this direction, but it's definitely not the case. Machine Gun hasn't actually spotted the hit coming in this direction just as of yet. But Rix is pushing his way up here, moving in. There's the first pickup from Freak. Sean even catches the second one there too, trying to rotate it. Very, very clean from Echofox. Very well played. Just going to be a silly in here now. He tries to push out and grab a 1 kill. A few more still waiting in the wings here, but he does overstay his welcome with that peak. So Shazam's going to end it, and it's going to be another round for the Echofox roster.
So for Machine Gun in that situation, he was pretty much alone in the bomb site, and he gave away his position with that nade and being spotted on catwalk. In those kind of situations, you want to just kind of hold to a passive angle, or at least go for 1 kill and then fall back and nade, because you know once you hand out your position, these people are like sharks. They're going to smell blood in the water and come chasing after you. You can't give up your position that easily without getting kills.
It's a brutal way to describe it.
It is. Echofox, oh, he's over the water. Let's eat him. Let's go grab him. Fox is hungry.
So Splyce, they're going to try to stack themselves up here in the short A bathrooms. Try and see if they can catch anybody early on the round. There'll certainly be a surprise waiting for them, but most of these guys are actually just bypassing it entirely. However, Shazam, nicely done. You hear some noise inside of there, some indication that they're sitting in there. It takes him down. 4 still waiting though, and I don't think they have an idea about this. They're gonna walk into a trap in a moment here. Machine Gun catches one on the flank, and Rex just rolls out. P90 again, he gets the 3K.
P90, why not? Rex loves the P90. I've seen him use it almost every map. So I've just busted out once in a while. Maybe except for Dust 2. I don't think I've seen a P90 in Dust 2, but then again, I could be wrong.
Probably has.
He probably has.
He loves that P90, dude.
It's such an easy gun to get kills with. Just aim near their chest. That's all you gotta do.
It's him with the P90 and Davey with the Mac 10 on that one.
Davey loves Mac 10s.
Anti-eco runs.
He loves Mac 10s with shotguns. What's that money? Money grubber.
So, Echofox wanting to push into the alt tunnel early on in the round here, but going to be held back by early smokes. It's actually very aggressive control being maintained by Splyce. The problem is that this is going to be hard to hold as the seconds tick down, because it's going to be very unlikely that you don't lose 1 or 2 of these players. However, I correct myself, Vasilian has a great position early on. It's that little tiny crack in the smoke. He's able to spot Sean, takes him down, and kills any tunnel push these guys may be going for in the first couple seconds. Now, though, they've got to give it up. They've got to fall back a bit, and they are going to be focusing, waiting on this hit, since they don't really have good pressure against Monster right now, and that is something that could catch them off guard.
Yeah, it looks like Splyce is over-rotating the A. I don't know why they just start rotating for no reason. Like, nothing's been spotted. Shazam's literally just walking up. It's like Echofox going to attack B again with only 1 person. 4 people in A. What is going on?
What called this off all of a sudden, too, is the other key issue here. There's been no indication that it was working its way towards A, besides maybe Shazam throwing in a nade or 2 here. We haven't looked at him too much, so he's going to move in and he just gets wrecked. But in the meantime, alright, B side's clear, with the exception of Ari here, and he's not going to find anything at all. He gets destroyed by Freakazoid. Granted, it's a 3-on-4, so it's still a possibility, but they're working from square one to retake this, and whoa, Freakazoid actually almost caught out there. He's able to dodge out of that, however. The bomb, though, was left way in the back, so it's still on its way to the site. That's going to buy actually a lot of time for Splyce. Now they're ready to retake this one. Freak moves in, the first kill for him, gets the second one. A third player's going to peek, and he's not going to be able to dominate that one, but still gets some great damage onto the target, bringing him down to 9 HP, and all of a sudden things are very much so in the favor of Echofox here. Machine Gun going to have to try and find a way back into this site, and Davey with the op up top, he's just waiting for someone to peek back down on the tracks. He won't catch it. Everyone is either in pit or sitting behind the safe plant position here, but Machine Gun perfectly played from him. Shuts down Rex. Roka is going to find that first kill, but he hasn't spotted the pit play. He can hear him, though, working his way back up the ramp. It's going to be an up-close battle here. Davey jumps up, but he's wide out in the open, and that's where Roka's going to punish. Gets the clutch on the round, and puts a 14th round up on the board for Echofox.
That team kill was brutal. Not only that, but Machine Gun decides to rush the bomb site with a knife, trying to make a play. I don't know if he thought maybe he wasn't in the bomb site. I mean, you still got to check the corners.
I mean, Davey, when we were looking at Davey's perspective before all that happened, he was looking back towards like tracks, thinking someone may have still been hiding out in Monster and construction or something like that. So,
but he was sick and tired of Machine Gun's attitude and TKs him. Straights up off him right through the wall. Why not?
had enough.
He's done.
It's over.
And now it looks like Echofox doing their little default, just taking it slow. Echofox, they love taking it slow. I don't know if Echofox will do many rushes. I like to see more rushes though out of Echofox. Just to mix it up sometimes. You don't have to always rush, but just kind of throwing a rush here and there.
Little spice to your
life.
life.
Spice, yes. A little spice to your life.
Add a bit of oregano into the recipe.
Yeah,
every once in a while.
Get some saffron, get the stuff that's worth more than gold.
Rix and Sean, though, find the first 2 kills. Rix even tries to transfer over, too, to one of the other CTs that was hiding there. Oh, nice shot from Shazam. Takes out Crucial. He's even waiting for this 3rd player, too. I think he knows Asilian's a little bit further back, but he doesn't want to play around with him just yet. Decides to roll out of the site. Now, keep in mind, of course, as you can see here, Davey sitting behind Toxic. They see him, though.
Oh my
Roka, full control. Davey thinks, they don't see me. They don't see me. And then, oh, what's stabbing me in the back? Well, it's Roka.
Looks like one of those times where those 5-year-olds just hide their face, and like, you can't see me. But fortunately, Davey, they do see you, and you got knifed.
So Echofox get themselves up on the match point. Splyce, unfortunately, with a lackluster T side. We just haven't been able to see them recover at all here on the CT side.
I'm pretty sure that was the same knife Roka uses to shave his beard with. The straight lines that he has. He has really straight lines in his beard.
How do you notice like that specific detail?
How can you not notice it? Is what I'm telling you. If you've ever seen Roka and don't notice that, I don't know what to say.
I don't pay attention to those things. Clearly, you have different priorities, Eric.
Roka's beard is a priority in everyone's life. It should be.
So, let's take a look now at if Echofox is going to be able to close out the match here. 2-0 this evening. But Echofox now playing in for the long control, and for the most part too, they've actually been going pretty directly towards B. So this is a little bit of a change up from what we've been seeing so far in the half. Thankfully for them, thankfully for Splyce, I should say, 3 of them have decided to stack up. But Roka just finds that kill on Machine Gun, pushing out towards sewers there. They're able to punish that. They take him down. And already one of these guys falling here. The rest of Echofox is going to try to slow push closer to it. They're certainly committing themselves to this one.
Yeah, it's a nice smoke there that was right next to Shongares. It just stop any opera plays in that fallen spot or just trying to peek down that alleyway. And Echofox is taking down Splyce 1 by 1. Not much teamwork by Splyce in terms of defense. Just getting picked off 1 by 1 in weird spots. And Davey's going to get a kill on Rix, but Arya is going to have to come in big here with 1 on 3, and Shazam takes him out. Echofox making things looking a little too easy.
And with that, guys, Echofox is going to take the set this evening. 2-0, winning both of their best of ones here. Continuing to push forward in the ratings, keeping them good too. This was a match that they had to win. Struggling a little bit. We actually almost saw them drop things on that first map, especially after the first half. But thankfully, they do recover here very well on this second map, and for the most part, able to crush things.
Crush them like a bug. Oh.
There you go.
A cockroach. La cucaracha.
So, guys, that's going to end it for this evening for myself and Devers here. So let's take things back over to the analysis desk to close out for tonight.
Nice mustaches, guys.
Thank you.
Nice mustaches. I want to see those continue to grow.
I'll tell you what, Blues is coming in strong. I know he didn't have faith, and I told him, I was like, dude, I've got full confidence that that whole Pablo Escobar Halloween thing is going to work out. He's looking,
that's really all
strong.
a mustache is. It's just confidence. They shouldn't even call it mustache. They just should call it confidence. It's a nice confidence you got there, guys.
And we haven't been calling him Blue Stash either.
No, we need to bring it
so
back.
I think the fans, all of you in Twitch chat, if we could just spam the word mustache, that'd be great.
Yes, let's get a mustache chant going on
we've
the
all
chat.
been tracking it just quietly, and now Tom brought it back up, so now it's back in the spotlight.
Well, let's take a look at today's results because that last match wasn't very close, but we had some pretty intense ones overall. Cloud9 going up against Winter Fox, Dust 2 in Mirage, 16-11 to 16-7, and then Energy going up against Complexity, Cash, and Dust 2, 16-10. and then 4-16 there. And then you also have Mirage and Overpass. Again, Echofox, we just saw going up against Splyce, pretty dominant as well. Was this pretty much what you were expecting?
Yeah, I think so. It was a 16-14 for Energy on. Yeah, so it was a 2-0s. It
Two
was
O's across the board.
Yep, and it was the favorites in all of them. So no big surprises today. It was kind of a take care of business type of day. You're expected to win these maps. Go out there, close those maps. Don't risk your position if you're the teams that were favored today in those top 6. I guess Echofox might have been 7th or 8th. I think they were
They're
like
sitting
10
right
and
around
10.
6.
So they're 12 and 10 now. They don't have a lot of room for error if 16 or 16 and 10 is kind of that record that we're expecting that 6th place team to have. They don't have the ability to make mistakes, and they came out and they handled their business today, as did the other favored teams, and no upsets, not a lot of shakeup.
Right, well, that's a wrap for day number 21. I hope everyone enjoyed some awesome action-filled Counter-Strike this weekend. We're going to be back tomorrow, so make sure that you tune in for that show. But on behalf of everyone at ESL, thank you so much for watching, and again, we will see you back tomorrow.